All right, man. Welcome to the podcast. We got Rico 2 Smoove on the pod. Emphasis on the V, not the TH.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you've been studying.
No, man. I just want to say thanks for taking the time, man. We shot some content earlier. Took me to your market.
Yeah. Appreciate that, bro, for sure.
Yeah, how you been?
Man, I've been good, man. I can't complain. You feel me? I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just been working, staying busy?
Yeah, hella busy. Super busy. Like, I don't think I've been this busy in my life.
What kind of stuff you working on?
Well, between like my music, you know, my family and everything else, like it's been hella busy. I just started assisting my son's football 6U team. You feel me? So
that's fire.
I'm a coach, you know, and we're towards the end of the season. It's been a crazy season. Since I'm an assistant coach, we got practice from Tuesday to Thursday, every day from 6:45 to 7:45. So I'm out there every day, and in between, I'm trying to fucking make sure I go to the gym with my cousin Flacco. You feel me? Or get some music in. So that's the balance. That takes up all my time. I don't got a 9 to 5. I don't work and shit. I just make music and get my money off of that.
Damn, that's fire. So you're assistant coach on your son's football team.
Yeah.
Involved.
Yeah, it's his first season too. So you feel me? Like everything's new to him, but it's just, I ain't gonna lie, if I had a chance to do it again, or you feel me, if I could change it, I would never change it because it's been a good experience for sure.
What made you want to say, hey, I'm gonna be the assistant coach?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. For one, like the first time they had the jamboree and stuff. It's basically where a bunch of little teams come out and they compete with each other just to crack off the season. So I pull up, you know, I seen all the little kids and stuff that's on his team and whatnot. And I see they only have one coach, you know what I'm saying? And I see the coach trying to gather them up and do what he can to line them up. And I seen them play out there on the field too. And I was just thinking out there, I'm like, damn, bruh's out there to the neck. Like, I know that shit got to be crazy. Like, because that's 6U. That means you got, the highest it gets is 7. So you got 5, 6, and 7-year-olds.
And those kids are probably wild.
Yeah, you got wild little kids. So I was thinking like, man, he's probably having a hard time. I was like, plus my son's on the team. So if he's having a hard time and he needs help, nigga, I didn't bring my son to come over here and not get no work in or not advance and learn and shit, you feel me? Because it's understaffed or some shit like that. So I just asked, you feel me? After the couple of practices that I took him to, I would just watch and whatnot. And, you know, I was still playing the like dad coach, you feel me? So I would always tell him.
From the sidelines?
Yeah, tell him, yeah. And then finally I just was like, hey man, you know, I think I should just be an assistant coach, you know, do conditioning, you feel me? Get these little niggas on their shit. So yeah, I made the decision. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna be.
Are they listening to you or what?
Yeah, for the most part, you know what I'm saying. After like in the middle of the season, you know, they start collecting themselves. They start listening because you know they don't want to do all that work. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what a fundamental time in a young man's life is learning how to do collective team sports.
Yeah, busting down. They over there busting down, doing up downs. They chopping their feet. You know what I'm saying? They doing high knees. They out there doing burpees. You know what I'm saying? I got them going crazy.
Has any of them took some hard hits or what?
Yeah, my son especially.
Bro, that would be crazy. Just seeing these little kids crack the shit out of each other.
My son's 6, you feel me? But he's like he's skinny for his age and he's not too big. You feel me? He's like just average. Mm-hmm. So he's out there. And they got some big kids out there, you know what I'm saying? Big little 7-year-olds or 7 that are turning 8. So nigga, they out there, boom, cracking shit.
I don't mean to laugh. But it's just like,
bro, I laugh too. I'm the coach. I'm not supposed to be laughing. I'm like, damn. But that's why we teach them the fundamentals. Like, hey, it's not a game out here. If you're gonna go out there and go on the field, these other kids, some of them is vets, they not gonna play with you. They gonna see you standing around, and if you standing around, they gonna hit your shit.
Damn, nah, that's real, bro. That's so sick because like that was how my dad was. He was like involved and you know was like an assistant coach and would help out on the teams, bro. And like now that I'm an adult, I'm like, damn, man, you really took time out of your busy schedule after work or whatever, full time, to come and just spend some time, man. It goes a long way.
Fact. Hey, that makes me, hey, see that right there too? I ain't gonna lie, that shit boosts me up even more because, nigga, I get stressed out. I'm a normal dude, you feel me? So I get stressed out at times because I can't make time for other shit like working out or doing my music. And then sometimes it's like you gotta find a certain type of balance. But hearing that, it's like, fuck all that shit. That's all I want. For that little nigga to grow up, then feel the same way. Like, okay, this nigga he was really thugging with me, you feel me? Teach me. Shit.
Yeah, do you feel like how you grew up, it kind of made you want to be more involved in your son's life?
Hell yeah, most definitely. Because I ain't have a dad.
Yeah, right. Because I, just starting over there, like life growing up for you, it was just you and your moms?
Yeah, just me and moms.
And at the time, were you just wondering like, where the fuck is dad? Or
well, like, I know where he was at. You feel me? But I did feel like that. Like, man, where's this nigga at? You feel me? I knew where he was at. He was in the pen. You feel me? I knew he was in prison, but at the time too, I ain't never seen a picture of him. I didn't know what he looks like, the whole shit. So, yeah.
Would you get to talk to him or anything like that?
I did.
Any visitations or anything? Was he like in your life and locked up, or he was just?
Oh no, yeah, he wasn't. Yeah,
okay,
completely out. Me and Moms, whatever struggles we went through and adversities that we overcame, we did that by ourselves. He was like, "Yeah, that's your dad." She told me up like, "This is your dad." Woo woo. Told me a little story. And that was that.
How old were you?
I was like, probably like 7 when she started like actually to where I could
kind of comprehend.
Yeah, fully comprehend.
Were you like asking questions?
Yeah, I was always asked questions. I was always, you feel me? Everything, you feel me? Every conversation I had with moms, we was always getting to deep conversation because, I wanted some answers. I wanted to figure out what was going on.
And she was giving it to you kind of raw and real?
Yeah. She would never fucking sugarcoat shit. Even though I was hella little like that, she just kept it 100. And she wasn't a spiteful mom, so she wasn't sitting there trying to throw hella like dirt on
his name.
Yeah. She just kept it 100. Like, hey, this is what it was back in the day with me and him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was thugging both together. He was in some shit. I was in some shit deep. And you feel me? He got caught up for this, and we ain't never. She said that she took me to see him when I was I think I was a baby, and I guess this is what she said. She said the nigga was like, "That ain't my baby."
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh God!
She told you that?
She told me that.
At what, 7 years old?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. She told me that. She said, "Bro," she said, "Man, you know what this nigga had the nerve to say when I showed him you?" He said, "Hell nah, that ain't my baby." He said, "Look at that little nigga eyes. They look hella chinky and shit. He look like a little Asian baby." And my mom was like, "What the fuck?" But she was like, "But mijo, I ain't gonna lie. You really did look like lightweight, like a little Asian, like Blasian baby." And I was like,
we were worried. We didn't really know.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm weak as fuck. I was like, so what'd you tell him and shit? She was like, I didn't tell him anything. She was like, well, if you don't want to believe it, like, this is your son. You gonna know what it is. And after, like, when they were talking, she was like, I guess that woo, like, he started trying to have a little heart or whatever. Yeah. But my mom was just like, fuck this nigga.
Damn. So growing up, what was your household like? It was you, moms, and then did you have any siblings or anything like that?
Nah, just me and my moms. My older brother was there, but he went down when I was like probably like 7 years old.
Damn, so everyone was getting locked up.
Yeah, but he got sent off too around like my dad, he was already in prison before I was born type shit.
Oh.
That's why I said my mom brought the baby, you feel me, because she was pregnant. And he went down when, you feel me, my mom was pregnant.
Within that 9 month span?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then he got sent for attempted murder. And they gave him, I think, like a 17 piece. They chipped him off real quick.
Is he still in jail?
I think they gave him like a 17 with an L, but somehow he got blessed. He came out around like 2015, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ever reconnected with him?
Nah, he came to see me at the juvenile hall with my moms though one time. And I was like, who the fuck is this? You feel me? Telling my moms and shit. I'm already like 15.
You're like, that ain't my dad. He don't have my
16, nigga. I'm already thugging. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is this? That's what I'm thinking in my head. And I'm looking at my mom and I'm hella mad, mugging her, but not on like some shit like that. But like, why would you waste our time with this fuck nigga? You feel me?
Right.
But there goes again. That goes to show you where my mom's heart was at. She's like, all right, I'm gonna give this nigga another chance. Fuck it, I'm gonna take him to, you feel me? I'm gonna tell him, come visit. Your son's in juvenile hall now. You feel me? Like, he's thugging. So he was just an old head, old black nigga, you feel me? And he was talking all this slick pimp shit, you feel me?
Damn.
Trying to make it seem like he was.
So you're in juvie at a as a visitation, right?
Yeah.
Your mom doesn't even tell you that she's about to bring this.
No. I was high.
So you're just like, what the fuck? And how long are those visits?
I think it's only like an hour.
And how often are you getting them?
Every other weekend, because, you know, she was hella busy. So she wasn't coming up there all the time.
Oh my God. So
I think I had like a 6-month term and I was already like 4 months into my term in juvenile hall. So she popped up with that nigga. I'm like,
and dude, I could like, that is just a crazy scenario to be in, right?
Facts,
Where it's just like,
that's
you know,
facts.
this is my dad. And then I only have an hour to really chop it up. And it's like, how do you even break the ice or barrier? Like, what the fuck do you, it's like a speed.
To me, bro, you gotta understand, like, I had so much hate and resentment. And
I could imagine.
Growing now, I'm a young teenage boy. I already done been through hella shit. You know what I'm saying? My brother's in prison. Like, I didn't really have nothing to hear from him and nothing that he could do for me that would change anything. You know what I'm saying? None that I've been through, like, period. So I kind of just ran him off, like, all right, whatever. And then I told my mom, don't ever do no dumbass shit like that again. And she was like, what, you know? And at the time, I didn't understand. But I understand now. My mom was just being a real nigga. She, after all them years of the nigga, you feel me, not really tapping in or she was still trying to give him another chance to be in my life.
Yeah, and the fact that, you know, he did pull up too. You know what I'm
he
saying?
did pull up. He made, and at the time, I respected it, but to a certain extent.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just like, bro.
It was more disrespectful to me.
You started tripping on him?
There's a time and place for everything.
No, so did you wish your mom would have just waited? Because you only had 3 months left?
Holla at me when I get out, Pop. You want to talk, bro? We could talk. You know what I'm saying? This is not even...
Damn.
You taking up my time right now.
Damn, man.
So I got out, though. I ended up eventually getting out. And my mom, again, she was pressing the issue because I don't know what she thought. I think in her head, though, she was probably like, maybe the nigga might put some real footwork in to where he's actually in my life or being supportive or a listening ear or something. So I guess he was working at some community college right there in the Heights, Del Paso Heights. And she brought me over there real quick. I had a little... Wait,
she didn't even give you the warning though? She said, we're just going to go...
No, she did.
Okay,
she told me this time. She was like, you know, your pops. And like I said, I was thinking there too. I was like, you know, what I did was kind of respectful. He came through. At least he made amends. You feel me? So I was thinking like, all right, I'm going to meet him halfway too. So she told me and we hopped in the whole shit. And it was just a quick little visit. And that was that.
And that's the last time you talked to him?
That's the last time I talked to him. And then he died, like, damn, I think a couple years ago.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro. Yeah,
I can't say, you feel me, I have any type of...
Like feeling about it?
Nah, bro. Like, I can't even fucking cry or nothing, you feel me? Like...
Because you didn't really know him.
Yeah. I mean, shit, you know, he had family members and siblings. So, you know, rest up to him. I would have disrespected like that. But me personally, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got nothing to say. It is what it is, you feel me?
I feel it. Going back to your childhood growing up, so you were originally kind of staying in the East?
Yeah, in the East.
Okay.
Yep.
Until you were like 10? Around there or a little later?
Nah,
earlier?
Till like, let me see. I was there from like 6 all the way to like 8 years old. And
okay.
Then I ended up moving fucking, I had my best friend right there on the block on Tuolumne, you feel me? Mm-hmm. All the little baby kids is right there. The apartments all right, lined up all the way down the street. And then on the other side, it's like little duplexes and shit. But yeah, I have my main nigga right there and shit. When I started fucking with him, shout out my nigga Zach, man. Now, you feel me, they know him as Payaso. Payaso's printing. He do all the screen printing and shit.
That's right.
But yeah, that was my nigga back then, you feel me? Yeah. And we was the ones that was always getting into shit, you feel me? He got me put on a lot of shit, you feel me? He was a bad influence back there.
Because you're born in 96, right?
96, baby.
Okay, I'm 95, so
yeah, you right
we're
there.
like the last generation of being outside without technology and shit, so, you know, we were actually outside playing kickball, you know, just getting into
all
shit, sitting on the fucking, yeah. We used to go skate the Mather skate park, take the light rail all the way up and go skate at Mather. Like,
yeah, all mamas.
That shit was tight. So why did you end up moving?
Oh, because my mom got evicted.
Damn.
She got evicted from her shit, and then
holy shit.
My nigga that I told you, my best friend, you feel me? 'Cause he was like 14 at the time, and I was 8. You know what I'm saying? He got sent to juvenile hall, you feel me?
Damn, so you guys were kind of...
Yeah, we was tight, you feel me? I used to stay the night at his house, you feel me? Play all the old school shit, nigga, with the PS1 or PS2, whatever we had back then, with the GTA, Madden, nigga, all that shit, bro. That's back then. And nigga, for snacks, we used to eat rolled up tortillas with butter on them, nigga, like really trappy, like, you feel me? That was my nigga, but I went back to his house one day, you feel me? On some normal day shit, you know, young nigga shit, you wake up, get prepared, get dressed and shit.
Gotta go knock on the door to see if he's home.
Yeah, I'm about to go hit the homie real quick. You go on your bike, smash down the...
Bro, I used to live for that shit.
Exactly.
I used to live for that
I'm
shit.
knocking, I'm just waiting to see this nigga open the door like, what's up, bro? What we doing today? Type shit. No, mom's come to the door. She look hella sad. I'm like, what's up, mom? I was like, where's Zach at? Oh, I'm sorry. He's in juvenile hall. Damn. And I'm like, damn, that nigga juvenile hall? I like, we was bad, but I didn't know, you feel me, he would, you know what I'm saying?
Be that bad.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this nigga must have did some shit.
Well, how old was he? Was he a little bit older?
He was probably like 13, 14 at the time. And I was 8. So he was a few years older than me. Thuggin already, so. A lot of the shit that we was doing on the block was influenced by bruh. But I was already a baby kid too as it is. So it's not like he was the only kid, you feel me? There was hella other baby kids, black kids that we had to fight on the block and shit for, like, you feel me, respect. But yeah, we ended up moving because we got evicted. And after that too, I had just found that out, and then I didn't even know what eviction shit was, you feel me? You know, I'm a little kid. Yeah. So fucking, I guess we had to find somewhere to stay, and we moved on to the next block, but we were staying with somebody, another family. It's right there on Norcade Circle. It's like little projects, it looks like, you feel me? They fixed them up now, you know what I'm saying? They look more nice. I don't know what it's like now, but back then, you feel me, it was greasy. Right there, Norcade Circle and Tuolumne. Yeah. So
like at the time as a kid, do you like kind of understand that it's just like, ooh, we're kind of, you know, living this poor lifestyle where we got, you know, shit, real life situations to deal with?
Yeah.
Did you feel stress or any anxiety, or like how did you deal with that as a fucking little kid? That seems stressful.
I ain't gonna lie, it was stressful, but like, I don't know, like it wasn't new to me, because even though when we were living out on the other thing, we were still living greasy, you feel me? Like we didn't really have too much food in the fridge type shit. Nigga fucking, there was a bunch of other babies in the next apartments. Like we was all living the same way. So it wasn't like, you know, like I'm the only one going through some shit.
It's kind of just like regular in a sense.
Yeah, regular. And then also too, I don't know, as a little kid, I learned fast that, you know what I'm saying, that other people got it way worse than you. Cause I seen people.
Humbleness.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I seen the way my mom was living, and I know she wasn't all the way there. And she was fucked up at the time and not living as good as she could. But I also seen other kids and seen their parents. Right. Their mamas strung out on motherfucking heroin and shit, you feel me? They uncles and shit on PCP. They got sisters getting raped by their uncles. Like, I used to see that type of shit going on. Fuck. And I was around that age, so I used to be like, damn, like, nigga, they got it worse. You feel me? And I know there's a lot of more people that grew up that way, you feel me? Just based on, like, it's the struggle. addiction and shit. Like that shit's real, you feel me? So I was brought up in that. So I feel like I was stressed out, of course, but I done seen that. So I'm like, man, at least my shit ain't like these.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, man, it sounds like you had to grow up quick.
Fast.
Damn. And so when you moved out of the East, were you like upset that you had to like leave your friends and, you know, shit that was like kind of familiar?
The thing is, like I told you, I didn't leave the East yet. We just went on to the next block.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we went all went
so you
across
kind
the
of
way.
were going house to like
Yeah. Exactly.
And then how long did it take you to, or how long did it take moms to kind of figure out, all right, we're gonna just make this play and just leave this area?
It was a minute. We stayed right there on North K for a cool little bit, and we was living with one of her friends and shit.
It's like in the living room on the couch type of thing.
Yeah, I think they had an extra room. You feel me? That the kids, like all the kids would be in one spot. Yeah. And then they let my mom have like her own little whoopty wop, and all the little kids and shit, we all went to the same schools and shit. So it was like a normal, like packed in ghetto house.
And it was mostly a Mexican household?
Nope.
It was mixed?
This is black household right here.
Oh, wow.
Everything on the East was all black household.
Okay.
And some was like mixed with white, like black and white, you know what I'm saying? So they were little mixed babies.
Because your mother is Mexican, correct?
Yeah, my mom's Mexican.
So she moved in with a black family?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom's is the straight definition of both too, because she may not be mixed. She's straight raza, she's straight Mexican. But she was brought up, nigga, well, she was formally brought up in the Mexican strictly household by her grandma, strictly Mexican ethnicity that was like real culture, you feel me? That was in Denver, you feel me? And she went to San Jose when she was around like 18. And she lived out there for a few years in her teens all the way to her 20s, mid-20s. So she like San Jose type shit. Then she came out here. And she first landed, this is before the East. This is why I'm trying to give you somewhat a timeline. Denver, San Jose, from San Jose, she moved over to the P, Oak Park. She moved to Oak Park, right there on by Vallejo's Way or something like that. She moved right there on the corner house. We stayed there for a little bit. This is one I didn't even have knowledge of it. I don't even remember. You feel me? She told me though. And then we went to the East. You know what I'm saying? So we was on T Block, Tuolumne. Then we got evicted. Now we're staying over on Tuolumne.
Damn.
Yeah. But both, obviously Oak Park, you feel me?
Yeah.
Black community too. Yeah. San Jose, mixed culture, but mostly Latino, Mexican. Yeah. So she has the Mexican roots, and then she came down, and then, you feel me? It just got interracial. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She, in a predominantly black community, you know what I'm saying? She hood with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was brought up in the ghetto. She a real gutter baby.
Yeah, man, because would you say there's a lot of black and Mexican mixed people in
nowadays? Yeah.
I feel like it's a little bit more common now, but yeah.
Before then, it wasn't really common like that back then. It was like, that was like either like you a mutt, or that's how they would look at it back then, or me personally, my perspective was always fucking, every time I had any type of growing up in a different community, my bad, whether it was black or Mexican, they both was like, you're too black or you're hella Mexican.
Bro, how hot would you be when they called you Puerto Rican?
Oh, I was like, bro, I'd rather take that before anything.
Really?
I'd rather take that before saying, oh, I'm just black or I'm just Mexican.
Bro, that shit, when I heard that story of like, that's how you got your name, right? Rico too Smoove, was because they would call you Puerto Rico. I'm like, oh, bro, that's
it's because
that's some ignorant shit though.
Hey, back then though, I really did look like a little Puerto Rican kid, is because when I got to that neighborhood, you feel me, it's straight Mexicans and whites, you know what I'm saying? And then mixers, you know what I'm saying? So I stood out like a sore thumb.
And we're talking the East or Broderick?
Nah, now I'm talking about Broderick. Just based on, you feel me, we started talking about it. Yeah. But that was predominantly Mexican and whites, you feel me, out in that area. So I stood out, but I didn't look full black. So they're like, man, he look like he's mixed with some, but you look like a little Puerto Rican kid or something. That's what they would say all the time, bro.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck, You know, it's kind of cool that you were chill about it because I know some people would be like, man, I'm not fucking Puerto Rican, bro. You know?
Nah, I was a young nigga. I wasn't really tripping. I was like, because I knew some Puerto Ricans growing up, and then I think my mom said that we might have some type of Puerto Rican, but that's what she said back then, but we ain't got no Puerto Rican.
So, okay, so transitioning to the Broderick area, how was that for you? Like, was it hard to adjust?
It was hard to adjust for surely.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, like, because, you feel me, everybody from my hood is from my hood, like, wholeheartedly. Like, they got generations of family members that are from Broderick, you feel me? So me, I'm a new name, I'm a new face, you know what I'm saying? They like, who the fuck is this little black Mexican kid? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck is this Puerto Rican kid?
And at the time, I was still poor. My mom was still trying to get on her feet. She was in the transition of, you know, we talked about the beginning stage of when I was very young and what it was like and trying to find where we was gonna go and eviction notices. This is her transfer over to being sober. So it's the transfer to sobriety. And it's also her way of trying to get us some type of housing.
Some stability too.
Yeah. It was transitional housing.
Oh, okay.
So that's where we first moved to. Boom, transitional housing. Right there in the hood, middle of the hood. Boom.
Fuck.
And I got it. It was like that for me all my life, like this.
Bouncing around everywhere?
Everywhere.
Ah, but as a kid.
I'm really, at the heart, I'm a sack baby because, like I said, my mom said when I was a baby, you feel me, when she touched down from San Jose, she touched down straight to Oak Park.
Yeah.
Then from Oak Park, we moved to the east. Yeah. And she said we lived in the north too.
Damn.
So we done been in the heights. We done
been everywhere.
Straight trench baby, bro, all the way.
Fuck. And so, all right, I'm curious, like, how were you in school at that time? Were you like not giving a fuck? Were you just like on some crash out shit?
Bro,
or like
I was crashed the fuck out? God. Like if I would see myself now, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? Yeah. It's like this nigga got some issues.
Or you like
I had issues, bro.
Or you just getting in fights a lot, you know, just not giving a fuck?
I had a lot of fucking pent up anger, and I didn't have no respect for nobody that was above. Nobody could tell me shit type shit. That's what was in my head. And I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I didn't have no dreams. I didn't have no goals. I didn't have anything going on. So it's like, in my mind, you feel me? Like, it was like, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck school. I ain't got no education.
Were you like smoking weed and drinking and stuff as a young age?
Well, I started smoking weed at 8.
God, 8 years
old. That's what I'm saying. With
Stress
the homie,
smoking.
With the homie, remember when I said on Tuolumne? Yeah, the nigga that got sent to juvenile hall.
Oh, that was the first time you got high?
Yeah, with that nigga. Yeah.
8 years old is fucking crazy though.
Smoking nigga, hella high, go home nigga. Wouldn't tell my mom nothing, just eat hella food. My mom didn't even know that was my first time smoking.
Damn.
I didn't tell her till hella later.
Damn. And so, I mean, just hearing your troubled youth come up, that's kind of what pushed you into the streets?
Yeah, for sure. Because I was just a badass kid.
Because it's like, who did you have as like role model for you? Like did you have a male figure at all or anything?
But my upbringing, it was like, I always had people in my life that it was the wrong role models. But you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, I see how that certain generations and cycles, it could continue based on certain events. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Certain chains of events. So the people that were in my life that were leading me astray and crashing me out, it's not wholeheartedly necessarily their fault. But you know what I'm saying? They had something happen to them and that's how you feel me?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Now I know.
Yeah.
But as growing up, to answer your question, like all the people that I had ran into, bro, like them niggas was always just trying to crash a nigga out. They wasn't really, you feel me? Like I thought they had real like love. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm older and I think about all the shit they made me do and all the little shit, and I wouldn't do that to none of my little niggas. I love them little niggas. I don't want them going to jail. I don't want them seeing them nigga get marked out or look as a goofy. You know what I'm saying? So now I look back at them like, oh no, all them.
You broke the cycle. You're breaking the cycle.
Right,
That's
yeah,
why
for
going
sure.
back to the beginning, it's like just you being an assistant coach, bro. That shit's so sick.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
it's just hearing your story, I'm just like, holy fuck, like, bro, you could have easily been been on some, I'm gonna just keep perpetuating this cycle. And it's
Yeah,
just
I
like,
could have
bro,
been in crash. I could have been crashing still to this day.
do you have a certain moment where you kind of realize like, okay, I'm gonna be different, or was it just like a gradual change? Like,
It took many years for that one. Are you talking about like the turning points?
on just like mentality shifting, on just you know what I'm saying?
Man, that took fucking.
It's a challenge. It's not like
I think I didn't fucking have no turning point till about at least 24. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like,
but if you're looking at the bigger picture, that's pretty young.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, bro, so I know people are 40, fucking 50, and it hits them then. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you're right though. I know way more than a few of those.
And it's sad. It's sad at the end of the day, but also too, it's like, as a man, it's like you got to either just boss up and learn how to deal with emotions and how you feel, or escape. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through fucking drugs, alcohol, or just poor behavior.
Facts.
So how old were you when you first did your first time in YA?
Oh, I was about 16.
16, and how long were you sentenced to?
5 years, 8 months.
5 years, 8 months.
Yeah, with the possibility of getting out in 18 months is what they say in the beginning. But that's if you go to fire camp and you get all this extra little. Bro, I'm thinking it's serious. I'm like, man, you feel me? I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, shit, I could get out in 18 months. I'll be back. You feel me? Hell nah. As soon as I land, nigga, I catch a fade same day.
First day.
I ain't turning down shit. What the fuck? First day I get there. Oh.
Where were you at?
In Stockton. It was called see, I'm glad. Oh, Chad.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's how you know. I put that shit in the back of my brain. Boop, boop. Now they don't even got it no more. You feel me?
I think YA is gone now, right? They don't have
Yeah, now they got some shit out here in Sac called Voya or something. It's like a little branch off of it, but they keep it in the county. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't got to go out.
Yeah, would you see some wild shit out there?
Some wild shit. I ain't gonna lie. Nothing too crazy. As a 2000 started dragging on, a lot of things started dying down. You feel me? So it was just fights, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so you were 16 and got sentenced to 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years, 8 months. The ending cap is 24.
To be in YA?
Yeah.
24, okay.
24.
So it's not like 18 and then you go, because I mean.
No. Unless you're they say an ME number. You feel me? That's an adult number. So that means like you got a prison sentence, but you're too young to go there now. So you'll finish you'll do a little sentence in YA, and as soon as you get of age or something, boop. Or if you act up, boop, they gonna send you out to prison.
So what was your mentality going in getting that sentence? Like, did it hit you? Like, I'm always curious about the day it gets sentenced. Like, how are you feeling that day? Like 5 years that's kind of hefty.
Well, the thing is, right, is that I had like 3 other homies that I was with. One of the homies, Scarface from Oak Park, my nigga Charlie from the Heights, and another homie from the Heights too. You know what I'm saying? But we all got back with the same shit. Everybody was getting 5 years.
Like, I'm gonna be with the homies?
You get 5 years. You get 5 years. So we all had the similar shit. We were all nigga waiting on that train to go to CYA. So prior to that, we already spent, I think about like a year and a half fighting our cases.
During your trial.
And we all started getting our shit. They all started wrapping them up and handing out 5 pieces to everybody. Fuck. But I got my shit held 5 years, 8 months. So I got the 5 years, 8 months. I kind of was just like, damn, really, they gonna hit me with 5? I thought I had some type of chance to get back. You know what I'm saying? But they told me the 5 years, 8 months with the possibility of 18 months.
Yeah, if you do all the extra stuff.
Yeah, and that sounded very good at the time. And I told my mom that was my thing. I was like, oh, they said 18 months. That's what got me, fucked me up. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, don't trip, because she was the one that was really sick. Feel me? She's like, because she's like, damn, I got my brother still in the pen. He got life. He ain't never getting out. And then fucking, she just got me. And I was in the system before that in juvenile hall, like I was saying, in and out, doing commitments. So fucking, I was gone most of the majority of her whole shit. So fucking, she was the one mostly hurt. I was like, 18 months, Mom, don't trip. Got this. As soon as I got there, it got busy. Yeah, she was crying. It wasn't cool. Those were the only main things, you feel me? I felt like a real piece of shit.
Seeing moms cry hits different, bro.
I felt like a piece of shit. And if anybody say they didn't, then they must not got no heart. I mean, I know what comes with the shit that you feel me, who I am and shit. At the time, I didn't do anything that was like for a cause or nothing. Like, I was just crashing out, like I said, you feel me? So I was like, damn, I'm about to go away for a cool little minute. We'll just, you feel me? I just said a quick little prayer, you know what I'm saying, on my journey. Make sure I maintain and do my shit. Don't be no bitch. Don't punk out, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened the first day, you feel me? I got into a fight because I had this when I was 16. I had this whole sleeve. So there's little money signs and then YA, you feel me? It's like little YA politics. And they the Southerners from down there, you feel me? Because they get to come down here from Ventura. That's the CYA down there, down south. So they get transferred over to our shit, and we're in intake together. So these niggas ain't never seen one of us in their life. They're like, some of them just sitting there like really stuck, like, because these are our young generations. So we're talking about kids that ain't even seen penitentiary yet, or it wasn't as popping as far as like now with the social media and everything that they're displaying. It wasn't as easy back then, for sure, around 2014, 2015. So all the Southsiders, they're just like, what the hell? Like, who are these guys? Like, they're North Angles, you feel me? Some didn't know. Some did, some didn't. But
just based off the tats?
They didn't know, period. Oh, okay. They was like, what the fuck is that? You feel me? Like, they were going there, and some of them would be fading each other, taking little fades and shit. They would have to get down and shit. But yeah, when I got there, it was a fool that had, I think he was just kind of trying to prove himself too and get his little fades out the way too. Cause he was just like looking for something, you feel me? And he was like, oh, what about him? He just got here. You know what I'm saying? He got the S whacked out. That's what they call it. I was like, these is money signs, but I ain't, hey, these is money signs. I'm gonna keep it 100. These is money signs, but I ain't turning shit down. Nigga, run that shit.
Wow.
So nigga.
First day.
Fuck. I had rolled up my mattress, put everything. The homie had all of me. Hey, you a homie? I'm like, yeah, I'm a homie. What's up? I'm like, where you from? Woo. I'm like, and then one of the homies came. I seen him, the homies that I said I was in juvenile hall with. Homie Scarface. He's like, what's up, fool? He's hella short. Hella buff. He's like, what's up, nigga? He's hella juice and happy and shit. I'm like, what's up, bro? Woo. As soon as I got out there, bro, I already had a fade. You feel me? I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, bro. So they said, woo. After program, you feel me? Right there underneath the stairs by the mirror. And I was just like, all right. And I was like, who, you feel me? Who is it? And he's just like, that fool right there, the bald one. And I was like, I look over my shoulder. I'm like, bro, there's about 10 motherfuckers over there that are bald, bro.
Which one?
Are you fucking playing with me? Which one, bro? And he's like, oh, fool. He thinks, hey, and I got the adrenaline. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a young nigga, you feel me? I got the adrenaline. I'm like, bro, like, I'm not trying to be playing around, you feel me? And he's like, oh, my bad, fool. He's fucking, the one with the fucking long socks.
Wait, they all had long socks?
I look back. And at least 4 of them got long socks. So I told him again, I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? He's like, well, fuck all that shit. It don't even matter, bro. Fucking, you'll see him. He'll be under the stairs, bro. Just go walk up and fucking do your shit. And if he hits you on the ground or whatever, nigga, we got you. We won't kick it off. And fucking, he was like, remember, you feel me? If you drop him, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get off, then we gonna kick it off. But if you want to keep it one-on-one, just, you know what I'm saying, let him back up. So I met that fool under the shit. It was this big husky motherfucker. I think that's what his name was too, Husky, from fucking somewhere down south. But we faded, boop, got him up. His big ass was throwing them haymaker ones. I'm a little skinny nigga, you feel me? I'm getting caught by them things. I started kicking this nigga, all in his leg. The homie was like, bro, you're not supposed to kick.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, aren't there rules to like, if you kick, it turns into like a whole different thing, right?
He was just like, what the fuck? And then started going after me. I kick him again. Start getting him. Boop. Start putting him up with him. And then we both just complied because they sprayed us. We both just took a step back, looked at each other like, you good? Like, you feel me? And he's like, yeah, it's good. And we just both now put our hands behind our back. But yeah, that's a real story right there too.
And so do you get extra time for that shit?
Yeah, for sure.
So how long did you end up serving?
The whole shit.
So, okay.
They let me out a month before my max out date. So I got honorably discharged, but one month.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And like while you're in YA, are you making music or doing anything like that?
Nah, it took hella long. I was thugging for the first fucking like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't doing. I done went to the back and lock up, all types of shit. Like it's crazy. Like, you feel me? Like, social media be hella funny because everybody has shit to say. Oh, you done, but they don't know. I got my paperwork too, where it shows all my it's called DDMSs. You feel me? So it's all your write-ups and shit. I got a whole little stack of just me catting off, fucking fighting, getting participating in they call it group disturbance. It's a riot. I got hella shit like that, you feel me? And they got that one video you seen that went viral, you feel me?
Oh,
and I'm getting down.
Yeah.
That's one out of many, bruh. I got down because I've been getting down. That's all I knew. Yeah. You feel me? That's why I didn't go home, because I was always getting down or nigga in trouble, fighting with the staff. After a while, after I proved myself with the fighting, as far as like, this nigga's not a bitch and we know, you feel me, he's not gonna go out or whatever.
You gotta deal with the COs?
Then it's like, now it's more with the COs. Because then the Southsiders, it's the same shit. Now, after we beat so much, we're on lockdown, we coming out. Now the COs are trying to oppress us. You feel me? And I'm not just saying the Northern or South, everybody, even the blacks, you feel me? My Bay niggas, you feel me? My LA niggas down south and shit, they terrorizing everything. So then it started becoming more like, I didn't even see these niggas as like nothing like that. Yeah. Because after a while, it was like I would chop game and do the whole, like, it was mutual. Niggas that I done got down with, after the next day, I'd be chopping game. What's up for you?
I mean, shit, I feel like, yeah, it just comes to a point where it's like, all right, man, I've been in here. We've been in the same fucking circumference area for how long? Yeah. You know? It's like, bro, all right, man, I done caught so many fades. Wait, what else is there to do?
The way we looked at it, bro, it was like, what we called it at the time, we were young, you feel me? We'd say, it's just business, you feel me? It's just business. That's nothing personal. It is what it is. You guys from that side, we from that side. This is what it is in life, you feel me?
And was it a little less strict in terms of like rules compared to like prison?
Yeah, of course. Everybody, all the homies in the pen, they look at us, they say YA babies. They say that for a reason, because a bunch of young wild niggas, you feel me? They didn't really have too much like super structure like that. We had our own political standpoints and rules and regulations, but nothing compared to the pen. Pen is
a real program.
Now, if we talking about 2000s, 1990s and 80s and 70s, now them niggas was a whole different breed. That's when you seen them big ass niggas that look like bodybuilders and they sitting there flexing. Yes.
Well, that's when you could have weights on the yard,
That's when they had weights on the yard, and that's when them niggas look like grown ass men in YA.
Huge.
They 17, 16, but looking like they 25.
God damn.
Yeah.
So you had your 18th birthday incarcerated?
Yeah.
And what's that like?
It was bunk. There's no other way to explain it, bro.
It's just another day?
It was another day, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the homies around and shit, we're going to make you feel a little bit special. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make you a good little spread. We're going to give you a little special cake.
Dessert?
Fucking, random cakes.
God damn, man.
Made from fucking Oreos and cookies and fucking M&Ms. It was fire. Hey, it was fire then. I'm not gonna lie. It was gas. I used to be like, okay, yeah.
Damn.
Let's be like,
And so how old were you when you got out?
I didn't get out till I was 20, turning 21.
Turning 21. So you got to turn 21 out on the streets?
Yeah.
All right, because
It was like December.
I was like 18 and 21 locked up. That's like the double
I was there
whammy.
right before Christmas.
Oh, when's your birthday?
February 5th.
Oh, okay.
So I got.
So you got out right in December, right before.
Yeah, right
okay.
before my birthday.
And what was that? Was it hard to like kind of adjust to real life, or what was it? Were you just hyped to be out?
Yeah, I was I was loving it though.
Just fucking.
I had
around?
my mind made up though. You feel me? I said I'm gonna go to community college. I'm gonna take the steps that I need to, and because at the time when I was in CYA and shit, we had a teacher that was a professor, college professor. He was smart as hell. You feel me? And I used to go in there and not doing shit. You feel me? And he used to be like, man, how come you? He teached history. He's like, how come you don't ever be new nothing? Like this all you gonna do? Every time you come in here, I was just like, I'm like, bro, I've been here for years, bro. Man. I'm like, I'm not giving a fuck about none of that. Like, you chill right there, I'ma chill. When the fucking shit rings, I'm gonna be gone. I ain't gonna cause no problems. Yeah. Keep it that way. But one day, he put on like some revolutionary shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Huey P. Newton and who else? Malcolm X, people like that sort. And he would have us write little like free writing. He was like, I want you guys to do free writing on what you guys learned from this. But it was movies. So it was like little tapes and shit. And I'm like, okay, like I fuck with this, you feel me? So I would get more into it. I'd be watching it and shit, and I'd be hella interested. Like, damn, these niggas was real like militant. And I like the fact that I knew that in order in life, you feel me? Like you have to be smart. You have to be educated. Yeah. The less educated you are, the more blind you are. So in there, you feel me? I started writing my reflections, and he was like, man, I've been looking at your reflections. Like, have you ever like took your writing serious? I was like, nah. I'm like, I just be like, whatever. I just write my thoughts down. He was like, you got good writing. He was like, you need these credits in this class, and so far you ain't got shit, bro. You ain't been doing nothing. He's all, but I'm gonna give you credit for these reflections that you've been writing, and if you want, I could give you more content that's on the same subject if it makes you feel more comfortable that you could write about. Wow. So he would give me college work and certain stories and books and shit like that. And I would just every day write my reflections and fucking.
Wow. On like activism and stuff like that. And like.
Yeah. What it means to me.
Wow. Because I hear it in your raps now. So it kind of like, it makes so much sense.
Yeah. School to prison pipeline, all that. I read about all that shit. You feel me? Like the system and how, you feel me? How the cycle is. And, you know, like.
That interested you.
That interested me because I was living it. I'm like, so it got me more curious. Yeah. And luckily, he was on the same side because he was seeing what was going on there, and he would tell me. He was all like, he'd be like hella mad. He'd be like, "What are they up to today?" Like, we talking about the COs and shit. I'd be like, "Oh no, they on bullshit." You feel me? They ain't letting nobody go to school, no type of nothing. And he's like, he'd be hella mad and shit. He would drop off work on the front of my door and just slide it through. Feel me? And I'd do it in my cell still and then bring it back when we're able to go back to school.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck because, going back to some of your past interviews, you said like one of the music videos that kind of helped you gain traction was during the Stephon Clark rally.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was kind of like on
Closer to My Dreams.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm talking about that type of shit. I wrote that in when I was locked up. Really? Yeah. Because I told you I wasn't fucking with the music for the first 2 years. Yeah. Because I was just thugging, getting in trouble, and I was trying to find some stability, you feel me? Yeah. Because I was unbalanced. So around the same time as I got and met the college professor, I was looking into poetry, free poetry, free handwrite poetry. So it's not really like that
structured,
other crazy shit.
Not like a haiku or different types of poetry.
Sublimes and fucking metaphors. Yeah, it's just straight.
Hell yeah.
Straight up. And that's what I would write about, shit like that, you feel me? I would say shit like, in my cell, and then I would just go off of that. How do I feel in my cell? Waking up feeling like hell. You feel me? Just certain little baby rhymes. It was baby rhymes.
Wow.
But I would poetry and write it up as a poetry. So, yeah, no one even know like how I really started learning how to write is from the free poetry, and then I turned the free poetry into raps. So
have you ever reconnected with that teacher or talked to him?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I cut it off because so much fucking shit has been going on in my life to where I advance, and I'm supposed to do a podcast with him too because
that would be sick.
He's actually on that type of shit that we talking about.
Go speak to the kids in there or some shit.
He wants to do something and he wants to touch subjects on, how it was in there, and the cruelty and conditions, how they were and shit. So I'm supposed to rekindle with him, you feel me? But I have stayed in contact with him, and I have talked to him, and he has pulled up and everything. Like,
that's tight. Yeah, man, because being a teacher is hard on one end, just in the public school system, but let alone in the YA system, it's just like, bro, you're dealing with the worst of the worst kids. You know what I'm saying?
He was cool as fuck. I mean, most of my knowledge, you know what I'm saying, I got to tap my hat off to him because, you know what I'm saying, like he used to come in with real writings, you know what I'm saying? And it was all real shit. And it helped me structure my writing up hella good.
Bro, all this is just storytelling, raps, videos,
that's
films,
what I'm saying. So
life.
It felt,
everyone likes a good story.
Yep, it fell perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that was the college inspiration right there.
And so you're getting out. You're like, all right, I'm gonna start recording stuff, and you start recording off an app with the iPhone.
Yeah, BandLab with my cousin, cousin
right?
Poppy. Yeah, on mama's. It was with my cousin Poppy. We was right there at my grandma's crib, nigga, on Andrew Block, ghetto as hell.
And so, did you download the app, or did he have it?
He already had it because he had some songs and shit already. Mm-hmm. He already knew how to tweak it. So,
and when did you make the transition from like, all right, I'm gonna try to just really take this shit serious?
Probably after the few first 4 songs we made.
You're having fun with it?
Having fun with it, and then I actually got in the booth to put something out. You know what I'm saying? It was my very first song, my very, very, very first song called Get Rich. You know what I'm saying? And it was featuring my cousin Poppy, you feel me? But we took that to a whole nother little thing. After that, then I was like, okay, now I know everything has to get bumped up. If I'm doing the videos like this and having good videos, I want my quality like this all the time. If I'm going into the studio and I have to pay for some shit like that, I'm like, I ain't tripping because I want my shit to be on point. So that's when I was like, I'm gonna take this shit serious. But not even that. Like, that alone didn't make me in my mind take it serious. What made me take it serious is the Instagram.
Really?
I had my Instagram from before I got locked up. So that was back in 2012. So I still had my Instagram account. I got out.
You remember the passcode?
Yeah, and I remember all my shit. And they still didn't have live or none of the shit.
Yeah.
None of the updates that they have now, they didn't have none of it. It was just post a picture or a video. Yeah. That's it. You put a little caption, that's it. So
that's when we were posting fucking In-N-Out burgers and shit on the feed.
Right,
we just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it was just whatever, dumb shit. But I would participate in the challenges and shit. Any artists had some challenges that was already established and had a good following base. I'm like, I'm on it. Yeah. I'm gonna rip that shit. Hopefully, if people are fucking with it, then it might get some traction. So I would do those. If I had just did a rap, you feel me, or a whole song and read in there and shit, I would give a preview to it. How's it sounding? Let me know in the comments. And the reaction and the engagement from people was going up. So I'm like, oh, I got something for sure here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what really, you know what I'm saying? That's what made it click.
So you've seen support online for but not even typically it's like YouTube, where it's like I posted the music video and it got hella views or whatever, but you're talking, it was Instagram for you.
Right. Wow. It was Instagram.
Wow.
Because the views was going up and I had just got out and I don't got that much numbers. I probably got 500 people or something that follow me or whatever. Yeah. And before it started just going up, 1,000, 2,000, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. then it started just keep going up. Before you know, I'm like at 3,500. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving
just
nice.
strictly off the bars.
Strictly off the bars. Doing hella content like that.
And what was your rap content like at that time, like coming into the game? Like, were you, were you banging on wax or were you like?
Oh, nah, my first, I hit it straight off with strictly like political shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
positive.
in jail.
You know what I'm saying? The struggle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I hit it off with.
Because I just feel like coming up in Sac as a rapper, it's just like that they support the funk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you got to be beefing on the track to really gain some traction. It feels like, or else they're just like, people don't really pay attention to it.
Nah, exactly. So that's why I had this answer. You feel me for that? Most of the fan base that I had caught attention of was the older heads. You know what I'm saying? I had the younger ones that latched on to it just based on they see it's going up too, and they still like the flow or the way I delivered it or whatnot. You feel me? They might not be listening wholeheartedly to the lyrics. The OGs, they're the ones that gravitate toward that because they could feel it.
It's a nostalgic feeling for them too, because like you're my age, but it does feel like some 90s,
exactly.
Like some real West Coast type
so
shit.
It touched their heart, and then you know what I'm saying. I had a little mixture. You feel me? Because just who I am, and I've always been moving around and, you know what I'm saying, wiggling and showing my face and trying to network. So it's like the young ones looked up to that too. So they didn't necessarily gravitate towards that shit, for sure not, but they was like still supportive, you feel me? But it didn't fully click like that in their shit, you feel me? So I for sure had to turn it up, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like I wasn't turned up. I was already turned up, but like I told you, just got out the YA and then I was transitioning into the community college. So what I was doing right then and there was not really necessarily turning up. I was turning up with the homies and kicking it and shit like that, but I wasn't like super active, turned up. Like, nigga, I'm trying to do good type shit. So the music I was putting out was more like on activism shit, you feel me, political subjects. But it's hard for sure. We already know Sacramento, not even Sacramento, it's everywhere.
Definitely, but I feel like Sac specifically, probably just because I grew up here and I'm observant, like I just feel like we are known now for the funk, the beef rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's like growing up, the Bay Area wasn't really talking about Sac like that. Granted, we had SIBO and we had all like X-Rated and all that back in the day. But what really popped us off was rappers beefing with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, it's just
controversy.
It's just like on one end, I just feel like if I'm a rapper in Sac, it kind of feels like you're pushed into that sometimes because that's just what the audience wants. And I just feel like it's kind of like a fucked up cycle if you're really trying to be an artist.
Nah, for sure. I already been through that shit too, you feel me? I got caught up in these politics, that politics, but I learned to stick and move, you feel me? And to go back with my kind, you feel me? And build something with my people. People that support me the most, I fuck with them, you feel me? I don't do the cross shit and you know what I'm saying, fuck with these niggas. I fuck with everybody if you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it like that.
Yeah, but Sac sometimes people are like that, but they're like, nah, we're not gonna even let you fuck with, you know what I'm saying?
They try to, you feel me? I'm not gonna lie. It was a good little fight for a minute. And it was spunky, you feel me, certain places and shit. But like I said, you feel me, now like I've learned to really love my city, because not only like the business owners, the culture, the people, I got family in every fucking every city. Yeah. I mean, not every city, but every part of the city.
Yeah,
you feel me? From north, south, east, west. I could go wherever. Yeah. And not to be saying like I'm all macho or nothing, but I got love everywhere I go. It's not really more like where I gotta be like this. Of course, I still gotta be on toes because it could just be that one day or that one random motherfucker. But for the most part, any run-ins I had with any type of fans or supporters or anybody that recognized me has always been on good standings.
Yeah.
Not once has it been any type of crazy shit, you feel me?
And it's something you earn over time. It seems like you've been in the game for a while now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people see the positive shit you're doing with, you know, whether it's the fucking coach or, you know. I wanted to talk to you about the car club and stuff. How long have you been into that?
Oh, like the lowriders and shit?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, my mom introduced me to it. My first one was in Florence. I was probably like 9 years old at the time.
Because it was banned to cruise on Broadway for a while. Yeah, and they lifted the ban.
Yeah, and that was big for the whole city.
Yeah, and now I feel like, you know, I see the stuff you post on Instagram. I'm just like, oh man, it makes me want to get, I want to get an old school so bad.
My first one, like I said, the first encounter was right there off of Florence. It was when Florence, they had the Florence Mall.
I was going to say the mall back then.
Yeah, they don't have the mall no more, but they had a little lowrider shit, and I got in my first clean-ass low. And nigga hit the switches and shit. And I was like, ugh, this is hard. And I used to tell my mom I want one like this when I grow up. But, you know, after that, though, I didn't have no connection to no lowrider community or nothing, you feel me, until more like recently, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or my Nino, my godfather, he has a clean-ass 50, you feel me, 51. And he had a black 50 he just sold. But he got an emerald green one with the gold 100 spokes, shitting on shit.
Oh, what's the dream?
It's a bomb.
What's the dream whip?
My dream whip?
If you could build out a car?
I be looking up on Facebook Market. That's my addiction. My girl, she be hella mad. She's like, you're on Facebook Market again? I'm like, yeah, chill, man. I'm scoping out some shit.
Hell yeah,
I'm trying to plot for my shit.
I'm on OfferUp though. I'm looking at OfferUp, just like, oh, I really want this.
Exactly.
Like, I'll sell my car right now because I just moved to San Francisco, right? I don't even need the car, so I'm just like, man, this shit's gonna be a depreciating asset and just be riding. Let me sell it and just cop an old school where, you know, I could just keep it in the garage and it might get, you know, build up some money for me.
I guess
you know?
That's the addiction, bro, and once you get there, it's there. But like my dream car, it has to be something hot. I wanted a low, you feel me, at first. I wanted to ride low, and I wanted to put the hydraulics on it, the whole shit, so I could hit the side. But I was like thinking about it like, man, but I like to be, you feel me? I don't want to be cruising. I ain't no OG yet, you know what I'm saying? So I got to have something like if not a Monte Carlo or a Chevelle, something beefy, you feel me?
Oh, they're fucking taxing for those now.
Yep, I seen, and I was like, damn, maybe not a Chevelle, but they had other shit though that was for a good little pretty penny.
Bro, I've been looking. I'm just like, maybe I'll just do like an entry, like, because I'm like, all right, maybe 10K I could buy some shit where it's like, I could kind of daily it. It needs some work for like a Mustang. I'm looking at like 63, 65 Mustangs. But even those, I'm just like 15, 20K for like something decent. You know, I'm not trying to get no rust or anything. Yeah, no rust. I've been looking at some Thunderbirds too. I'm like, ooh. Like
and you always got to look at the miles too on the shit.
I know, man. I love cars though. Like that's some shit, but it's an expensive hobby, bro. I'm just like, I gotta run it up.
It's all good, man. On all due time, that's how I would look at it. I'm like, man, I put that in the back of my brain because that's a goal of mine, and I want to accomplish that. I don't need no Hellcat or nothing crazy. I got a cool little fast car right now, but definitely gonna make that happen. That's why I look at it, because anything that I put in my mind, I'm like, that's what I want or something, I eventually get, you feel me?
Do you believe in manifestation?
Yes, for sure. Wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do that shit. And my girl thinks I'm crazy, but I'm like...
That's why you're on Facebook Marketplace looking every day.
I'm like, shit, you think I'm playing? Watch. You gonna be wondering why when I'm pulling out, she gonna be, yo, can I get in? And hell no, bitch.
Shit. Go cruising with her?
Shit.
All right, back to the music stuff. What was it like linking up with Big Tone, and how did that happen?
The very first time I met Big Tone in person, mind you, in the community, you feel me, that I live in, and everybody else knows, he's like a legend. He's a living legend.
For sure.
Feel me? So I've always listened to his music. I was gang banged out to his music. I was thugging on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Tripping, nigga. Like, real baby kid. So that wasn't nothing new. But when I first seen him is when I got out of YA and I was doing my thing, and I was going to these upcoming these concerts that had upcoming artists underneath him, and he was the main performance. So I'm like, what can I do? Get up on there. I squeezed up in there. Like, you feel me? I'm about to perform, you feel me, and open up for this nigga type shit.
Oh, yeah.
I took a picture with him and shit. I was like, damn, nigga. Like, I'm never want to be on no fan shit, and I still wasn't. I was just like hella supportive. Like, that's crazy. Like, nigga, we really listened to this nigga as a little nigga. So it was a good feeling, you feel me, just to be in his presence. I'm trying to tell him, check my shit out. And he's like, nah, I seen your shit, bro. Like, you're hard. And I'm like, damn, this fool just said, my shit's hard, nigga. Like, if he's just saying it to shoo me away, or nigga, he really mean it. So he said it, you feel me? And, you know, I took everything that everybody said to the heart. If they telling me some shit like that, all the positive shit, I took it to the heart. And I'm like, all right, that's more fuel for me to keep going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Manifestation.
Manifestation. So that was my first time I met him. It got shut down. We didn't even get to fucking perform.
Why did it get shut down?
Bro, the cops started hating.
Where was it at?
No. It was a fight. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody get to perform. It was right there. It was called the Boardwalk or something.
Oh, okay, but Orangeville.
Orangeville, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, bro. It was over there, bro. I don't even think they do anything anymore over there. But, bro, it was back. They were having shit over there. I think they had Mike Sherman, all types of shit. They were
that was a spot. You would definitely go to the Boardwalk.
It was popping, right? I'm thinking it's popping. I got my little fucking red poncho on and shit. The whole shit. I'm flossing and shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm up next. I'm drinking and shit, chilling. Shit got shut down. The cops came through, shut everything down, send everybody home. Big Tone didn't even get to perform.
But you got to meet him at least, though.
I got to meet him.
Okay, you planted the seed.
Planted the seed. For
and
sure.
So did he eventually help you with your music, or how did you? Because you also got linked up with Gold Toes doing distribution, right? Yeah,
that was like a little bit around that time too.
Okay,
it was doing like the Thiz Latin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I did with my contract was just a little year contract, and based on my work and whatever I want to give him. You know what I'm saying? Out of that year, I only gave him 2 songs, and the rest I was just dropping on my own shit, just because I was just like, let me throw these 2 songs, and in my eyes at the time, you feel me, like, I felt like he wasn't really taking me like too seriously. Like, he knew I had some talent, but in his head, you know, he has other artists on deck that's creating revenue, that got numbers, that got motion. So he was telling me to build my catalog. He was like, man, you only got 2 songs that you can woo. Like, what do you want? Like,
yeah, because distribution is a different game, right? Where it's like you're not really getting signed as like a label.
Yeah.
So it's more just like, you know, you put in the work and I'm going to help you once you put in that work.
Exactly. You know? So that was his standpoint at the time. I took it as fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't asking like crazy ass shit. He has these other artists that are on the same shit. I just wanted to see if I could get in the room with them. I'm not asking for no verses, no features. I just want to rub shoulders with niggas because I know how to communicate and I got good verbal skills. So when I'm out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to mingle and shit, you feel me? I'm not shy, I'm not awkward, you feel me? So my thing was like, if I could just, same thing with going to the Big Tone concert and just being able, it's all little seeds that I felt like that was gonna be my way of trying to create,
level up.
Yeah, level up and create my own shit.
For sure.
So that people know me for me type of shit. So that's the type of shit I was just asking for. I seen them put certain events and certain shit together. So I'd be like, what's up? You feel me? And sometimes it was like back burner, some shit. Like, you ain't putting enough work in. So I said, all right.
You took it personal?
I took it personal. I said, all right, keep those 2 songs. I know I got a year. That whole year, you said that it's not mandated that I have to drop through him or nothing. So I just gave him them 2 songs. And the rest, nigga, I was just building up myself the whole year. Just dropping fucking videos. So now it was like he has those songs. Hey, come on, baby, what we gonna put together? I'm like, nigga, I'm good. Nigga, we thugging right now. I know you see my shit going up. I see you going up. And then every little events that he had going on, I might have not even been like personally invited. I'll find my way. That's what the type of young nigga I was. I'll pop up and Rico type shit. And I'm like, yeah, right. What's up with it, man?
Were you ever able to have this conversation with him?
Nah. I mean, we had little disputes, arguments and shit. You know what I'm saying? We cool. It's mutual right now. I mean, I ain't got nothing against that nigga. But hey, I mean,
because on one end to it, you do take it personal, but also too, it's like it motivated you to keep going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It motivated me to keep going crazy.
Yeah.
And maybe that was probably the best in my best interest at the time.
Everything happens for a reason.
That's why I looked at it, you feel me? But I still do, it's like, when I look at people that are in position of power and shit, if they really fuck with you or they see something in you, there's a lot of shit that you could do to help the next person, you feel me? And it might be the slightest thing, but if you do that, it just brings that person that's trying to establish himself, just give him a rope. That's it. And a nigga might turn that rope and he might climb that whole shit and you might never know what the fuck. So that was my outlook. Like, I need something here. You feel me? I'm hungry. I know I do have to create a catalog. I get what he's saying. But I need some movements. I need something that I could, you know what I'm saying, work off of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I started going crazy from there. You feel me? I only gave him 2 songs.
Who's responsible for the it's Red Alert, right?
Red Alert, that's Thizzler.
Okay.
Yeah, Thizzler put that shit
because I was like, is there any update on the Red Alert group? Because I'm like, this is tight.
Well, I think GB was the one that like, you know, hosted the shit and like kind of pulled the strings to get that shit popping. But, you know, Thizzler was behind it, you feel me? With their little deals and shit.
Yeah, because I mean, also too, going, now you mentioned Thizzler, I feel like I seen an interview with you, like one of the very first ones way back in the day. Was that from the Instagram challenges and stuff? Or like, how did you bridge that gap?
That was just from me. I'm telling you, bro. Like, people don't be knowing, like, I see a lot of artists cutting curves and shit, my nigga, doing certain little shit and clout little shit and paying people. I ain't never did none of that shit. The artists that got on, that I ended up doing tracks with and shit, I never paid them or nothing like that. It was because they believe I was genuinely dope. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same shit with them. You feel me? Like, hey, how much you pay to? That's what they were telling me at the time. How much you pay to get over there and do? I'm like, nigga, what? I ain't paying shit. Nigga, I'm just showcasing my talent. So yeah, it was from me doing that. And I was doing challenges with their challenges too.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they see me going up. So I'm pretty sure they're like, okay, I see him coming up. That's content for us too. Let's get this guy. So it was like, it was a win-win situation. And I look at it, you feel me?
Yeah, and also that brings me to the point that we're in Shimo.
With an M. Shimo.
Shimo Media.
Shimo. Yeah.
We're in his studio, and I feel like one of the ciphers has like 3.5 million views, and it might have been the Red Alert one or one where it was just like all you guys.
All Northern Cali artists, you feel me? Not Northern Cali artists, but the Northern community.
So how did you guys link up and how, like, cause I always see you like, you know, fuck with him, shouting him out and, you know, kind of building that platform up. Like, what was the mindset behind that?
Behind, like from the beginning?
Yeah. Just like what, like, did you just notice early on, like, you know, NorCal doesn't really have a lot of platforms. It kind of might be in my best interest to kind of connect with this guy and build something?
Well, the thing was like around the same time as me coming up and getting away from this Latin and creating my own brand and doing that shit was around the same time I met him. And he had just picked up the camera. So he was new with it. Before he used to do like camera work for the people that do the bar work. Okay. So that means I think it was some like bar CrossFit shit. Yeah, they go up, do the muscle ups and the twists and
workout content.
And he used to actually do the shit himself.
Wow.
So he was doing that content, and he had a younger homie of his that was doing music. You feel me? That was my homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And his first time he picked up that camera. And he was like, fuck, I'm gonna fuck with it and shoot this video for the homie. You feel me? So
Wow.
I came to that video shoot and you know, he was shooting it and he was just like who's this young nigga? Like, you feel me? Like cause he's getting all them, but he kept putting the camera on me because I was like turned up. You feel me? Like,
and
like,
you were just the homie tagging along with him?
I was tagging along. I was just, you feel me, supporting this nigga. You feel me? It was his video.
Hell yeah.
So he was just like, bro, he was like, something about it, like you got that, you just have that look. He was like, you rap too and shit? And I was like, yeah. And shit. And I told him, connected with him and shit. I'm like, check my shit out. And then he started seeing my music and he's like, oh yeah. Cause he's older, you feel me? So all that political shit and shit that I was speaking, he was like, okay, he's different off the dribble. I already know because there's nobody out here that's fucking 22 years old talking about fucking social justice and fucking political wars and shit.
Hell yeah.
So he said, let's link, man. I want to talk with you, man. So we linked one day and fucking we was just having a deep ass conversation about each other's like little past life and where we're at in life and to catch up on each other, to get to know with each other, you feel me? And he was like, hey man, I want to shoot for you, man. He's like, I want to just, you know, I'm new to this fucking shit. My first music video was obviously you just seen. And he was like, let's work. Like, I help you, you help me. You know what I'm saying? No charge videos, you know what I'm saying? We promote each other and we'll see where it goes. And that's how it was.
Wow.
We would never thought it would have been.
It's actually really smart.
I never thought it would have been this big.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you guys really have a platform now. So it's like, do you guys ever think about getting into that space of just having like maybe media personalities or kind of diversifying the content in terms of just like doing, maybe podcasts or shows or anything like that?
Yeah, yes, facts. So like I had told you earlier, shit, we were looking for people to do like interviews and hosting and shit because he doesn't necessarily want to do it.
Yeah.
I told him I'll do it. I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, I'm a normal face. They can see me every day. Obviously, you see me. I got good verbal skills.
Yeah.
I got good communication skills. So it's not going to be hard for me to sit there and catch the breeze with somebody or ask some realistic questions. So he was like, man, all right, man. Because we already went through trial and error with other people. And they just too shy and fidgety and hella weird. I was like, bro, these niggas.
Because not everyone thinks they can podcast until they try to fucking podcast.
Exactly. So it was done. I was like, yeah, bro. So we shut that down for that reason. But I believe we'll get it back up and it'll be under Shimo, the whole shit, and I'll just co-host it.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Now that'd be fire, man. Because I'm just like, bro, just the fact that you guys were in that mindset of like, all right, we're gonna create my own platform and it's gonna be beneficial. It's like I feel like more rappers or just people on the come up can take notes, bro, because it's just like the game has changed with the content. And even if I'm a rapper, like it's not just filming a music video. It's like filming the music video. It's like posting it. It's creating a title, creating a thumbnail. Like it's so much deeper now. So just to have that in your bag of like, you know what? Not only do I own the song because you're independent, right?
Right. Yeah.
I also partly own or whatever the business is behind the scenes, the platform we're gonna post it on. So I'm double dipping on the profits.
Exactly.
That shit's fire.
So what I'll do with my projects and all my work, like I've been made the deal with him, is he get 20% of my shit, of my singles that I make or projects. So I'll give him a percentage too, chip him off the 20%. And
that's fire.
It's been good with me. And we built it up. People thought that some people didn't know what was going on. What do you got with Shimo? Like, you just posting, you ain't got no videos on your shit. And I was just like, bro, the thing is, I had lost my YouTube channel account. I was, for like a whole 2 years, I was trying to get it back and do all this shit. And I was kind of just like bummed out. And I was like, it's gonna take forever to get my shit. Cause I was like at like 15K at the time. But to me, that was like a lot. I'm like, damn, bro, like, fuck, I lost all that shit, bro. Damn. So fucking, we lost that. And that was one of the main reasons. I was like, man, you already built your shit up. Let's just keep building your shit up while I still get paid. Because if it is going on your platform, you got this many subscribers, we go through DistroKid, you get a percentage. I get all my percentages. It's all in the same basket.
Everybody eats, B.
Everybody eats, bro. And nobody knew that for the longest. I had some people that were questioning it. I was just like, no, bro, like that's my nigga. Like we got some shit that's locked in for life. All the other shit is him extra. Like this whole platform is now it's us, but it's became him because he took the initiative to do the extra shit.
Hell yeah.
Ciphers and all the shit. That was his shit. I didn't fucking sit down with him and be like, we need to do this. This was his mind where he's like, how can I grow and be something bigger than, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, fucking.
Nah, that's fire.
I would have never knew.
All right, so are we ever gonna get the reactions and stuff like that? Because I wanted to get your take too on like, you know, it's news been broken. Durk got locked up on some attempted or murder for hire.
Yeah. It's all over the net now.
And I just want to get your take, like how, like, I think it's super fucked up how people are just posting his mugshot. Someone said they're posting his mugshot like it's a party flyer, bro. Like the game is
it's done,
wild, man.
It's not even cool no more. And it's like people think that shit's funny and all types of crazy shit. Everybody's all into it. I done seen niggas that never said free me when I was locked up talking about free Durk. Bitch ass nigga. Well, nigga, I was just locked up doing a little bit, nigga. You ain't even sent a package, bitch. You don't even know Durk. Durk don't know you, nigga. So why is you saying free this nigga? Posting this nigga picture talking about, man, they got my nigga Durk. I get it. He went down, bro. Okay, this is what comes with this shit. Nigga, you niggas so wrapped up.
And remember, a lot of people were saying, oh, Durk didn't slide for Vaughn, and now it's free Durk. It's fucked up. The comments will get to you.
Both ways, it doesn't matter who you are and what you're doing, bro. They're always gonna twist something. I got those topics that I was talking about that I started off from and that I still to this day still sprinkle in. I try to find a balance because I gotta please all my fan base. I got the young niggas that I want them to, it's like hard. It's a hard ass balance. Cause you don't want to be leading them astray, but you also want them to know what it is for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let them know the real life.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'll spit that type of shit to let them know, like, I'm not out here fucking super tripping on shit, you feel me? I keep it player, you feel me? I go to family events, I be popping out. You know what I'm saying? I'm still who I am, you feel me? But without all the extra, like, tough guy macho shit, you feel me? But to the ones that know, they know. They know who I am. They know how I get down, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
How old were you when you got the B face tat?
I was 17.
And what was the decision behind that? You're just like, fuck it, I'm thugging?
Like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the
so you got that in jail?
Yeah, in YA with the single needle.
Oh, the homemade shit.
Yeah.
And he put color in it? That came out, wait, you never got a retouch?
Yeah, I did get
okay, retouched. I was like, cause that shit looks pretty good. Yeah, I didn't have
the red with the bandana and shit in there. I got this shit on the house. At first it looked hella light, like, I got this overdone too. Oh, like, is it right here on this side?
No. Oh yeah, it's on the other side.
This side?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one?
Yeah.
Right there, same. That one never got touched at all. But this ink is handball ink. So you burn the handball. No.
Hey, no, we need to get that video because there's a video of you making a spread too, right? Like a real like. We need to get the homemade
the homemade ink.
The homemade ink recipe, bro.
Yeah, I can't get the recipe. Yeah, that's why I stopped. I'm like,
do a lot of people be like, oh, like, are you a Boston fan or like a blood?
Once the blood is always blood. That's instantly. The Boston was more to when I had got shipped out of state. Feel me? I had to go all the way to like what was it? Billings, Montana. I had to go all the way to Billings, Montana. When I started getting more and more away from Cali, that's when, what are you, a Boston fan?
Exactly.
And it's nothing but white people, so they're
like,
looking at me like,
probably gonna eat.
They're just looking. I'm just like, I look at them, I'll be like, nah, it's from my hood. And they're like, your hood? Hella confused, like, serious. And I just be like, never mind, bro, it's good. You won't understand.
So are you watching baseball or anything? Because
nah.
I also wanted to get your thoughts on the A's coming to Rayleigh Field.
Okay, so I was about to say, I was like, man, you better off not asking me nothing about baseball.
That's in your backyard.
Yeah, that is literally in my backyard. You seen, we was just right there. Fucking, I don't know. That's weird as hell, bro.
I just like
it's weird to me, bro. It's weird to me that the A's is over here and fucking the Raiders went to Vegas. Everything, nothing makes sense.
It's just so funny now.
We Santa Clara.
It's just so funny to me being from Sac, right? Where it's like, there was a time when you guys weren't fucking with us, and now we kind of got the ball in our,
they want to get some motion.
Oakland A's are going to Sacramento to play Major League Baseball for, I think they signed like 2 years or, a little time before they figure out what their next move is or whatever. But I'm just like, bro, we got the Kings. We have an NBA team. Now we have MLB and we got a lit music scene, bro. Like we're not the fucking, little dusty cousins you guys thought we were.
You know what? Now you say that, that is crazy. And that is a big little twist to me because I done even seen, like I told you about earlier at the corner store. Was it?
Yeah, corner store brunch.
At the corner store brunch, bro. All the gentrification going on, like it's crazy to me seeing my hood like that. You feel me? It's like, damn, because I see white people, Asians, like it's diverse in the motherfucker when I go over that bridge. So it's like
it's gonna be a lot more now that you got MLB over there.
Exactly. So I'm like, bro, they might as well, bro. I don't know. They kind of like, I know back then what they used to do is like, it was just a lot of crime rate and a lot of, you had to tear up a muck to keep that type of shit from going on. You know what I'm saying? If I was a kid, I probably would have still been thugged out. I would have been like, fuck these motherfuckers. They ain't coming here fucking setting up shop in our hood. But I guess new generation is different, bro. I don't know, bro. But I'm just being honest. You know that, you feel me? Yeah. The gentrification shit is real and that's how they do it. Push out the poor. With the new. You
even see it on Broadway, even in Oak Park right there. It's like you got like haircut spots that are like owned by white dudes and, coffee shops. That's how they doing it, shit,
bro. They trying to slowly but surely on us, you feel me? Get us up out of here, trying to make us move somewhere. But yeah, that's a trip, bro. And that it's gonna be tight though. I guess it's still tight, but I don't really watch baseball or not too much into it like that. So as far as the baseball tip goes, the sport itself.
Cause I'm just like, he got a Boston B, so you're just sitting in your cell one day, or just like what made you choose that font of B?
Oh, well, my hood, we mainly known for like the Boston B, or not the Boston, but the Budweiser B.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the hood already had that shit, so I was just like, it was kind of basic to me. You feel me? I'm like, everybody and their mama got the Budweiser B. And then also too, the homies from Woodland, you feel me? They use the Boston B, you feel me? So I grew up with them too in juvenile hall and shit. So
bold ass placement.
I always used to be like, man, them niggas had some shit too right here. Big ass Boston B right here. They would have it right here, boop. So I always fuck with that one more than the Budweiser, just based on everybody and their mama had it. You know what I'm saying? So
trying to switch it up.
I was in there. There was a homie from Visalia, you feel me? Northside Visalia, boys gang. And he had the Boston B too, right there. And I was like, what's up, nigga? Print me out a little, you feel me? And he's all, where you want it at? He's all talking to me through this. I'm like, bro, nigga, right here, fuck it. And we had made like 3 different stencils for it too, because the first one was like this big. Bro, second one was right here. And I was just like, that's too big, bruh. So we went with this one, nigga. And he just put it on there, slapped that bitch on there and went to work. And fucking, he wasn't even finished, bruh. My shit was half done.
And it was hurting?
Nah, it didn't hurt.
Oh, okay.
It didn't hurt like that. Only when it got to like right here, it made my shit just tear up just by force. But I went back to the cell and shit and I was checking it out. It just looked like a bunch of dots, like that. Like that.
Were you hella mad?
Yeah, it was the outline. It was the outline of it. So I was like, bro, what the fuck, bro?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but that's fucking crazy.
Nah, this is real shit. This is real life though. So I look in the mirror, I'm hot. And I'll go back to the window and I do. And I call the homie up. I'm like, Mole. Nigga's name was Mole. He had a big ass mole right on top of his shit. I just seen him come to the window. What's up, fool? Little beanie on and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? He was like, oh, I gotta go over it. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I said, bro, how we gonna, you feel me?
Handle this, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna catch the
like
fade for that?
When are we gonna do? Or when are we gonna finish it?
Like schedule my appointment
next
right
program,
now.
The next program was until the next day. So I'm like, I don't even know if we're gonna get it. Like, bro, I don't want to be walking around like this, going to school and shit.
Oh my God.
So I went to school like that for one day. And he was like, don't trip, bro. I told you, I got you, bro. I just got some new needles. Fucking, they're hella sharp, bro.
That was,
it
was a multi-session piece.
Exactly. So he doubled back though. He doubled back right this time though. He didn't have it just single. He made a little gun, the whole shit.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, you came correct. I was like, nigga, I was hella hot at you, bro. He was like, my bad, bro. The fucking cops and shit, bro. They're tripping.
Yeah, because it's like, I feel like that might be a fatal offense, bro. If you give me a fucked up face tattoo,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he fixed it though. It was cool. It was looking raw afterwards.
Nah, yeah, it looks clean now. I'm gonna be real. It looks professional though.
Yeah.
But I could just imagine, because bro, I've gotten tattoos and then it just like that, like there's a little phase of regret sometimes where I'm just like, man, did I really want this here? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I'll be high as fuck, just looking in the mirror like, man, this shit's stupid, bro.
Yeah, I had that same shit. Even with this one, I was just like, damn, on your face. Then I got a bunch of other tats too, and I was like, bro, I just started fucking up my skin. Fuck it.
No, man, I've definitely been there where it's just like it sets in, but it never lasts. But it's definitely like a thought process.
Nah, it's like, a quick little. Resentment, real quick. Like, fuck.
Did I fuck up where you're just asking, you're second guessing?
Thinking too, like, man, this nigga ain't really get down like that. Like, it ain't super like clean. Like,
yeah, is this shit even tight, done well? You know, because then you see other people's ink and you're like, bro, that should look expensive, bro.
That's some real ink.
No, man, I feel it. Well, shit, bro, I really appreciate you, taking the time to sit down. I'm excited for some new music, bro, and hopefully get some more content in. Just keep putting on for the city, bro.
Hell yeah, you already know.
Anything you want to shout out or promote before we wrap up?
Just be on the lookout. Those who know me, they know me. I ain't never stopped working. I'm still dropping. I'm not worried about views. Everybody, you not doing number. At this point, it's like I'm just continuing to make music. You feel me? I like doing it. It does make me revenue. I'm not sitting here balling. I'm not gonna sit here acting like I'm really stunning and shit. But I make enough money to, you know what I'm saying, make a good little living. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to make more music so that I can have a better living and, do all the things that, you know what I'm saying, I want to do.
Oh, yeah. And just, keep building up those multiple sources of income.
Facts.
Because, the creative field, it's a grind.
Yep.
It's a grind, man. Well, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're out of here.